Oh, ain't that a... I'd break the toothpick. What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Drive Talk Cars. I'm your host Ben, and today we're going to be talking about my first update or modification to the E63. You know I gotta do something. Car person can't keep it standard for too long. This is not really a modification, more so of a cosmetic enhancement, but nevertheless it's something to change the appearance of the car, to do something fun to the car. So today we're going to be plasti dipping the badges. I think I'm going to just do the AMG, the E63, Mercedes Benz emblem, and then the front Mercedes Benz emblem and the grille. So as always, I'm going to my trusty Plasti Dip, which produces really good results. If you haven't done it, go out there and try it. I have a video where I did the bumper, plasti dipping the bumper, all the prep step and all that. I'm gonna do the same thing today. I'm gonna show them the prep and plasti dip it. Very simple, very inexpensive, not that hard to do. I would say the hardest part is probably prepping, taping off the stuff, masking so you don't get overspray. But even if you do get overspray, you can wipe it off. That's the beauty of plasti dip. It is removable. Little effort. So let's get started. So this is all you need for plasti dip your emblems. Got some masking tape that has the plastic attached to it. I have 2 cans of plasti dip, some degreaser to get all the grease off the surfaces, and I have paper towel. And that should be all that you need. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is just clean off the surfaces with the degreaser. It's safe on painted surfaces, that's what I was checking for. Make sure I don't take the paint off. Plug. This is very good, the purple stuff. It's not called the purple stuff. It's mean green. Auto Garage degreaser. It's cleaning these badges very well. All right, now that we got it all cleaned up, let's go ahead and mask off the areas with our masking tape and plastic. It's got the tape and plastic already to it, and this folds out to about, I don't know, 3 feet maybe 2 feet, something like that. Let's get that. And then pull this out. All right, I'm gonna have to tape this down. All right, so one thing I didn't mention at the beginning of stuff you need, painter's tape would be good too. Like today it's windy outside, so I'm gonna use it to keep my plastic down. Also, this is the wide one, so you might can use it to outline and then just use plastic everywhere else. So I might just do that too. Boom, get out of there. Damn, bird almost flew in my garage. Oh, you got a worm player? All right. 2 worms? Okay, player. Feasting over there. So just go box it out. Okay, that bird getting a little too damn close. Guess I'm gonna have to do this trim after I do this. After I do the other stuff. So I'm just outlining it basically. So I'm gonna spray here. Then I'm gonna put my stuff with the plastic on there over here, a little bit over there, so any overspray, it won't affect the car. So I really could put this anywhere now. And this is mostly to protect the... God, they made this hard. Come on with it now. Oh shit. Shoot, sorry about that, kids. So as you can see, we're just boxing it out. And then there's gonna be overspray on these parts, of course, but you can just peel that right off and it'll stick to the emblem part. And you can mask it off to your discretion. I mean, if you don't mind the overspray and we'll clean it up later, that's on you. Or you think you got a good enough what's the word? Now you can stay within this little area, then you don't need to do as much masking. But I just want to avoid extra work. So this is already a lot right here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the result of the masking. Everything is covered, so we should be good with moving forward and don't have to worry about too much overspray on any other components. All right, let's go ahead and get spraying. It says to wait 30 minutes in between each spray. We'll do a light coating, light dusting on all three. Then we'll wait 30 minutes. It also said on the can, don't be in direct sunlight. So I had to move the car because I was in direct sunlight. So let's see. Good shake. Let's go. Make sure you do like a spray off somewhere. Make sure everything's coming out good. All right, so we did a light coating. Looked like it came out kind of splotchy. I think it was because the sprayer was dirty, so I cleaned it, switched cans. But I think I'm going to mask this up to make sure I don't get any overspray. All right, so this is how it looks after the first dusting. It's very light, you can still see through it, and that's what we want for now. First coating is very light. Wait 30 minutes and then we're gonna come back and hit it again. All right, so it's been about 30 minutes. First coat is not dry, but I guess dry enough per the can. Wait 30 minutes. So we're gonna apply the second coat now. Now, after this coat, it should be a little darker. You shouldn't see much transparency between the second coat and the actual emblem. So let's get going. All right, so the second coat is done. It's looking good, drying up real good. So now you're gonna start seeing it even out. It's gonna be darker. So it should have a nice even coat, very minimal or no light spots. And then we're gonna let this dry for 30 minutes. Come back and hit it with the third coat. That should be the last one, we'll see. But right now it's looking good, drying up good. And also you wanna make sure that you overspray it or get all the way to the edge, so that way when you peel it off, it will be easier. You don't want like splotchy like I have here. So the third one, I'm gonna spray it real good all the way across. That way you can just peel it off as one thing. Because if you have like little specks, then it won't mesh together to be able to peel it off in one take or like one solid thing. So 30 minutes on the clock and we shall return. All right, so our 30 minutes is up. Second coat has dried. Now it's on to the third coat. Now, like I said, this should be the final coat. So we're gonna put it on the heaviest out of all three coats. And then that should be the last one. And we should have total coverage, no light spots, nothing. So let's get going. All right, so that's the third coat. Should be the final. If you see any light spot, might have to hit it one more time, but it looked like I have full coverage now, so we should be good. Let's wait another 30 minutes, see what we get. All right, so as you can see, it's a little darker. Pretty much everything is covered. Looking good. As you can see, it's fully painted in. The square outlining the symbol. So when I take off the tape, I should have enough surface to pull the excess overspray off and just expose the emblem. All right, so it looked like it has dried. Got pretty good coverage. Think we might do one more coat just to make sure that we get full coverage on the tops and the bottoms. Mostly is going to be the targeted area, but for the most part they came out good. So let me see, it's 30 minutes in between each coat, so about an hour and a half, and you got something that looks pretty good. Now I'm going to, it's optional, but you can apply a glossifier. It's through Plasti Dip. It's called glossifier. Let me get the can. So I'm going to apply a glossifier. It's going to make the emblem glossy, because right now they're kind of like a matte black, and I think I want like a satin to almost glossy. The first coat is going to be like a satin gloss in my gloss, and then you can go 4 or 5 coats, and then the more coats you put, the more it gets shiny. If you want something really shiny, probably about 5 coats. If you want something that's more satin-y, you do like 1 coat, maybe 2. But this one you can put on a little thicker. Just make sure you don't put it on too thick to where it will run, but should be good. So I'm gonna put 1 more coat on and then wait 30 minutes and then put the glossifier on. And that should give me the results that I'm looking for, which is kind of a shiny, maybe not, I might even go wet shiny, I'm not sure. Let's see what the satin looks like after 1 or 2 coats, and then we'll go from there. All right, as you can see, it is now a little bit glossier. That's kind of look we were going for. We're gonna let it dry some more, see how it turns out. All right, so we have finished the back. Everything is dry. Take off the mask. I'm gonna have to peel out all these individual sections of the emblems to give it the cool standout, but that's it. So let's take it off and see what we come up with. See, that's why we did the overspray, so you can pull it away like this. The overspray allows you to have something to pull. So for the little pieces, what I like to do is I like to get a toothpick or something to pick that off, or pick it out, I should say. Still want to be kind of gentle with the excess Plasti Dip so it doesn't pull it off of the actual emblem. There it is for the first part of it. Now I gotta go in and get the little intricate, the little detailed parts. All right, so now take a toothpick and go in here and try to like scoop this out without damaging the other part, and it should come right on off. There you go. Boom, just like that. Same thing with the A. Oh, ain't that a, I'd break the toothpick. All right, that A is gonna be hard. Might have to get something a little sharper, but I don't want to damage the paint. Let's do the emblem. All right, so this might have dried a little too long, so I might have to take a razor blade just ever so slightly to get it broken away from the other part. Then use my toothpick to try to pick it away. All right, let's see if I can lift it with the razor blade. There we go, see that? Exposed just a little bit, and that should be good to get the rest of it. That thing dried a little too much, but we got it. One down. All right, that's finished. Let's go to the last one. Ta-da! Finished product.